Hey everyone, North Central here. Thanks for tuning in. What I have here is just a simple blind. We're redoing a couple of rooms in our house and we're not going to be using these anymore. And I asked my wife what she wanted to do and she said just throw them out. We don't need them because we're not going to use them anywhere. We've got blinds over all the other windows and these just taking up extra space. So we're going to get rid of them by throwing them out. And you know, it's not that I have a problem throwing things away, but if I can think of a use for them, then I prefer to keep a hold of them a little bit. So I've got an idea that I can use for this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all these individual slats. Now this is a 2-inch blind. These are kind of big. I think they call it a faux or fa or whatever they call this. But you can do this with the 2-inch ones. You can do it with the 1-inch ones, the real thin ones. Doesn't really matter. But first thing I need is my knife. Take that out of my pack here. And I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to cut these strings here. I'm just going to cut these strings here like I did this one here, all the way across and up in here and stuff, and take all of these slats out. Okay, as you can see, I've taken all the slats out. Oh, this one. I've taken all the slats out here, and this is now basically just garbage. So we'll throw just this piece here away. And I'm left with these, all these nice great big huge slats. And my thought is that I can use these, or some of these, for markers in my garden. I'm going to cut them here and here, and then you can write on here what vegetable stuff you have on. They're nice, they're big. I can maybe cut a little V here and sharpen these up a little bit on the end to put them down on the ground a little bit further. But they're nice, they're long, they're big, and they're really easy to see. And what's more is, you know, this is what's going to be garbage, so now they're pretty much free. So I'm going to cut these off and we'll do that. Okay, now this is just, you know, they're just made out of plastic. You could probably get away with getting some type of a cutter, some type of sheet metal cutter or something like that. I'm just going to use my saw. I think that's pretty efficient, and I like using my saw. So we're going to do that. And it also makes pretty quick work out of it. So we got these nice slats here now that we can push down to the ground and write our things on them, but I want to get like a pointed edge on them to where it's easier to get down to the ground. So just grab a few of them here. And we're going to move our saw to where it'll cut at an angle, like so. You know, you really don't have to be real precise about it, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. Flip them over. And put yourself a nice little point on them. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these and we'll get back with you. Okay, so as you can see, it put a nice little point on them, if you can see that pretty good. Put my knife up. Now we can write whatever vegetable we have here. We can put them down on the ground. It's a nice great big marker, and it's going to be very easy to see. Even if the plant covers the foliage and stuff, you can still see it pretty well. And now I've got markers that I can put in the ground to name my plants for this weekend whenever I bring you along and we plant some of my plants. So thanks for watching this short little video. Until next time, this is North Central.